Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Fallout 76. Tonight, we're going to take on the new Spooky Scorched challenge. We're going to knock out all the weekly challenges. Hopefully, we'll see what all we get done tonight. So before we get started here, let's go to the atomic shop. And we know there are some new items and some free items. Well, we'll take our caps. Why not? And the Spooky Candy Bowl. Share your mystery candy with the Spooky Candy Bowl. The Spooky Candy Bowl is a container which can dispense mystery candy in your camp. So what we have to do with this is put it out and let people trick or treat from it. So we'll go ahead and unlock that. And let's go ahead and jump into a world. We'll see if any of our regulars are on. Cousin Todd's online. We'll jump over there. And we'll catch up on tonight's chat. Necrosis is here. Alex Sullivan's here having a little contest on who can be earliest. John Edwards says, what's up? How you doing, John? Crimson King's here. Matasbo's here. Morgan Murphy's here. It's her daddy says, how do you stream on YouTube from your Xbox? Well, that is a little more complicated than I can answer very quickly. But basically, for me, I use the Elgato video capture thing and use OBS on my PC to stream live. You can't really stream. I don't think you can really stream directly from Xbox unless maybe you're going to Twitch. And Alex Sullivan says, Morgan, I have a food topic of the night where pineapple can be a good answer. Okay. Venix is here. El Sleezo is here, says, is it better to run these events in a private world? Seems like it would be, so no one farms your spots. It might be. But if everything's working correctly, then it really shouldn't be that much of a factor. All right, I'm going to go in here and grab some legendary modules before I top out script. And isn't there I thought there was a purveyor sale for bombs drop. I guess not. Okay. And there's Necrosis. Alright, do I have a Halloween costume? I'm pretty sure I need a Halloween costume. I don't think the bathrobe counts. Let's see. Maybe we should do... Okay, Alex says purveyor sales this weekend. Alright, that makes sense, I guess. Let's go with the Jack Gordon Jack-o'-lantern outfit. That seems like a good option. It looks pretty cool. Very Halloween appropriate. I'm sure I won't be the only one wearing it. But that's okay. And let's get our challenges lit up. Ooh, we got to complete Encrypted tonight. That I can do. So Alex Sullivan's food topic of the night is fruit acceptable in salsa, and if so, which fruit? Huh. Well, I don't really like salsa, so I'm just going to pass on this one because it is not applicable to me. And then let's see what our answers are here. Nick Wilding's here, says good evening. Morgan says, yes, pineapple and mango are acceptable. No cilantro. Necrosis says, I got the pirate outfit already. Okay. Levi says, I've been using Mountain Scout uniform. Okay, so that works too. Cool. There's probably not a ton of restriction of what you can wear. Morgan says, cilantro is the worst ever. 10% of the population says so. I'm not a huge fan of cilantro either, but, you know, I tend to not like, too many green things. And cilantro is green. Cousin Todd says mango peach salsa. Plantains are acceptable too. Okay. Nimrod says tomato is a fruit. That is true. Tomato is a fruit. Noel's here, says good evening, everybody. All right, let's get going here. Get these challenges checked off. Okay. Build Spooky Candy Bowl and give out candy from your camp. Kill Spooky Scorched. All right. Oh, that's a lunchbox one, not a score one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go to camp. We'll head to camp. We'll build our trick-or-treating bowl. Mr. Kill says, I traded my pirate outfit for my Skull Lord helmet. Big mistake. That outfit's value is on the floor. Crashing Monk says, hello. Cousin Todd says, you don't have candy yet. Oh, I guess I need to get some candy then. I can still build the bowl. Okay, it looks like something in my camp needs to be repaired. Where is my camp unit here? There we go. So, let's see here. Where is that? Is that under utilities? Okay, it doesn't show up in recent. Well, that's kind of silly. Cousin Todd says it's either miscellaneous or floor decor. Okay, let's try floor decor first because we happen to be there. It's probably miscellaneous. Nope, there it is. Okay. We'll put you here. And I'm pretty sure I needed to load some plans into here. This will just take me a couple of minutes, but they're starting to weigh me down. And they always move pretty quickly. Morgan's in, all right. Morgan says, don't forget Prime Gaming and Bethesda have stuff they're giving out. Crusader skin, backpack skin, and something else. Oh, that's cool. I forget how I get that. So when I sell my plans, unless it's something like super, super rare or hard to get, like a fixer plan, I just put them in at 10 caps and people grab them. She says, link your Amazon Prime account to your Bethesda account. Okay, well, that's already done. So it should just be showing up then, huh? Works for me. There we go. And we'll sell some ammo. Never know what somebody will need. Okay, all that's fine. And I've already got a bunch of outfits in there that nobody wants, so we don't need to put any more outfits in there that nobody wants. Good enough for now. Ooh, I am starting to run out of space, though. I might need to sell some weapons, huh? See if we can make somebody happy with some of these. Kalani's here, says aloha. Aloha, Kalani. Morgan says you have to physically claim them, I believe. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to figure out how to do that. We'll do that off stream. Necrosis says, could be my last stream for a while, out of lockdown tomorrow and back to work next week. Well, we'll certainly miss you if you can't join us, but congratulations on being able to go back to work. That's good. All right, let's sort this by weight, because that's really what I want to get rid of here. All right, that's pretty good. I should move that. This is not that good. Somebody will buy that. And we'll put this up for a few hundred caps. Somebody will grab that. It's bloodied. Anti-armor flamer. I think I want to hold on to that. Aristocrats recoil, or Aristocrats railway. Faster reload damage while aiming. Yeah, we'll see if anybody grabs that. I promise the entire stream won't be dedicated to me putting things in my vending machines. Laura Alexander's here. It's world full. Yep, that's sadly the story of Fallout 76. World full, world full, world full. Okay, that one's a little better. I think I'll keep that one for now. Executioner's explosive. We'll hold on to that for the moment. Juggernauts. Yeah, I don't really like juggernauts. So these are the excess railway rifles from my... I guess I could turn them in for script, too. And you know what? I'm never going to use this over the vampires, so... we'll make somebody's day with that. It's explosive. They'll like it. I have 2 mutant dragons. One is explosive. The other one is not. So I think we'll sell the one that's not. All right, good enough for now. Kalani says, I watch the stream while I'm at work. I also brought my console tonight, may jump in. Hey, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Cousin Todd says you should have a special vending stream some night. Yeah, I don't know. That might be a little boring. Just a little boring. It's her daddy says, what's your gamer tag so I can stop by sometime? It's Fisty McRib. And I should probably create a team. Eventually the game will catch up. There it is. You can see it right there. And Levi says, Encrypted is able in this world. Oh, we should do that. Definitely. Or Alexander says, can I buy that mutant's explosive for 5,000 caps? That's all I got. Pretty sure I put it in there for 1,000 caps. So, first come, first serve on the on the stuff in here. Yep. So yes, you can buy it for 5,000 caps pretty easily. It's over. Fat Kid says, working late. I hope you're all having a good night so far. Absolutely. Okay, let's head over to Encrypted. And John W's here. How you doing, John?
All right, listen up, agents. If you're hearing this, that means I left unfinished business for you. And I'll sit well with
Okay, do I have lunch boxes going or anything? I do.
process for a role called Cytron. A tough one. This thing's got a shield so
All right,
strong,
good, 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 good.
but I have just
Yeah, we'll get our Encrypted event out of the way.
there are 3 pylons set up
Hunt some
around the area.
Scorched.
Starting one of these up makes you a conduit. Long story short, that means you're full of juice.
Morgan says, okay, Encrypted, then Charlie. Yes, probably a good idea.
You'll need all
Oh, here's a garden gnome. Don't forget about that garden gnome next time we do that and you can't jump this high.
that I did.
Cirque's here, says, hey, Fisty, hey, chat. How you doing, Cirque? So we'll do this, then we'll see if we can trick or treat at someone's camp. Didn't really look at the challenges all that closely. So for weeklies, complete give out candy challenges. Oh, that's probably every day. Okay. And 50 kill Spooky Scorched. Oh, so that's going to be a big one tonight, isn't it? Now, is that actually a score challenge, or is that... No, that's carry weight booster. Really? A weekly to kill 50 Spooky Scorch? That's kind of a lot. Necrosis says, I've got candy at my camp. Very cool. All right, we're moving here. I ran this the other night. I think I was on PC. But, put my card in. One other person showed up. I can't remember if it was PC or here. One other person showed up, then another person showed up and pushed the button. They're killing me. Where's she at? Well, she didn't live very long, did she? Has anyone else felt like VATS is weird with robots lately? I really, really like this Vampire's Explosive Railway. It's super fun. Grab of Reason is here, says, what's up, Fisty? Haven't stopped by in a while. Figured I'd come by and say hello. Well, welcome to the stream. That is true. We haven't seen you for a while. Okay, so we got that. Let's see if we can go trick-or-treating. Yeah, Cousin Todd probably has his candy bowl hidden behind like 300 different things, so yeah, we're just gonna see who else's camp we can go to. Crikey, I have a tag. Do we need to kill 10 legendaries? No. Okay, just any old event will do, so we'll skip that one. Necrosis had... Was it Necrosis that had a bunch of candy? Yeah. So we'll see if we can find Necrosis's camp. Oh, that's kind of misleading, isn't it? It says I have a candy bowl, but really there's no candy in it. Now, did I see that? No. Okay, I was going to say, I saw some people over there. Maybe AWOL was going on. All right, this is the under the bridge camp. I like this spot for a camp. Alright, good. I'm getting directions to where the candy bowl is. There it is. Have a candy, come back to this camp in an hour. Feel free to visit others in the meantime. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you can't just raid all the candy out of one camp. That's pretty good. Now, what happens with the candy? So who knows what will happen. All right, let's eat it. Okay. Is this Nuke Shine? Is that what the candy's like? Is that what's happening right now? Alright, let's go see if anybody... Oh, no, let's go do surface to air. That's a good quick event. And it should have some Scorched at it.
Automated message to follow. Attention all brothers.
So some of them are the Nuke Shine effect, so this is totally like... this is everything your Fox News watching grandmother warned you about trick-or-treating. Sugar Rush Blackout. They didn't inject my candy with the marijuana. So I'm gonna black out at some point. Hopefully I can get back to the event before it ends. Cousin Todd says, I don't remember being warned about e-teleportation due to eating candy. Maybe just the ones with razor blades in it. Yeah, I wonder if any of them hurt you when you eat them. Off I go. Zerk says Mary Jane isn't a good girl. Alright, we'll head back and we should get back in time for the event to end. E-teleportation to the Shadow Realm.
Automated message to follow. Attention all brothers. A forward-placed automated surface-to-air missile battery has powered up. Please be advised that infield repairs may be required to get the ASAM fully operational.
Ooh, Scorch Beast praying. That's good.
End of message.
John says, look at your effects. I'm not seeing anything from it. Oh well. Whatever. Whatever. I really need to get better at looting the railway spikes off of my corpses when I use these. Don't think I've seen a Spooky Scorched here yet. Cirque says, look like the same locations. Maybe cool if they incorporated unique location spawns for the candy. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could be interesting, but let's be honest with ourselves. That would be more than is absolutely required. Therefore, it's not happening. Thought for sure we'd see some Spooky Scorched here. Guess not. Crab says, how's 76 treating you? I haven't been on since I hit 1,000 hours 2 months ago. It's treating me good. I still would really like to see some new actual content. It's been a pretty dry year for that, but overall, I'm still having a good time. I'm definitely not on every single day like I used to be, but a little bit less of a sense of urgency for that, but I'm still having fun. Oh, there's one. Okay, try not to one-shot him. Where'd he go? You really should have activated the glowing corpses thing, I think, before this. Yeah, he's just gone. Do I have my camera? Okay, legendary Spooky Scorched. There it is. Spooky treat bag. Okay, so we got that too. Let's see what we've got in the spooky treat bag. Full of spooky treats. Oh, the classic jack-o'-lantern plan. Okay. All right, so they're putting in some of the stuff from the Halloween event from 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. Maybe it was last year. I didn't get to play that one much because it was so super buggy. And the Outer Worlds came out the same week that did. And we've got dropped legendaries. I'll go turn those in for some script. I'm not too proud to pick up your garbage and turn it in. But Tazbo says apparently explosive bait has been fixed finally. That's good. Yeah, it only took 3 years. So Overfat Kid says, is this Xbox? Yes, it is. I do think they should have enabled double script for this entire event. That would really encourage people to play it. Okay, so now we've got some candy. So I can eat the candy, or I can put it in my thing. I'm going to put it in my thing. Because it's not that exciting. It really isn't. Cirque says, last year they did a combo of Treasure Hunters and Fosnot Parade. Okay. Candy Bowl, where are you, Candy Bowl? Here you are. How many candies would you like to add? All my candies. Which should just be one. Crimson King says that starts this weekend too. Yeah, I figured. But yeah, something like that they should run the entire time. Okay, let's find... Let's see if we can just get to Cousin Todd's Candy Bowl, or if we have to go through a bunch of puzzles to get there. Cirque says this year at least it's Halloween themed. Yeah, really. Oh, he put it right outside. He's not even torturing people with it. Mystery candy added. All right, so I don't have to eat the mystery candy, but I'm going to eat the mystery candy. Really? We're going to black out again? Crab of Reason says, geez, your world is full. It's been a while since I've been in a queue this long. Yeah, it's, we fill them up pretty quick here now. Cousin Todd says, I told you it's right up front. Oh, did you? I missed it.
Sick potatoes. I know they're easy to grow, but how about a little variety?
I'll give you some variety. All right, Morgan's going to have a nuke coming down soon. Let's see if we can find any more Spooky Scorched. Let's try... looks like somebody's already at Wavy Willard's. Bet all these places are already done. It probably is better to do this on a private world, but... But that's no fun. We can only have 8 people in a private world. Do they make a noise? Like the Halloween Scorch do? Or the mole miners? Yeah, somebody was definitely through here. Keto Fit says try the palace. That's a good idea. Plus there'll be a little higher level there. If I can find it. There it is. Okay, everybody says they do. Cool. I'll just have to start listening for him. Matasbo says you can't hear him until you're like 2 feet away. Okay. Oh, we woke up at the Breaking Bad scene. That's funny. Okay, let's head back up to here. Let's see what we get. All right, Spooky Scorched. Come on out and play. Oh, that's right there. Kind of inside here. Do I have a disease cure? I do not. Oh, well. Crab says I'm finally in. Very cool. Legendary enemy is mutated. Where's the legendary enemy? Counting that one as a legendary enemy? I could probably just turn my light on in here considering how loud I am.
Attention,
Oh, we've got a nuke coming down. That's good. Yeah. That whole challenge to kill 50 Spooky Scorched, that is no simple task. I guess we could just go to a Fisher site too. It's over. Fat Kid says about to drive home. See you all soon. Get home safely. All right, let's head down to the nuke. I think we tried that and it didn't work so well, but it was a good idea. Maybe we'll get some down here. Randy says I killed 37 today and then just gave up. That's a lot. Oh, there's one. Really? I mean, I'm really not trying to one-shot these guys. I wasn't sneaking and I shot him in the torso. I'm not sure what more I can do there. Maybe I was sneaking. I didn't think I was, but maybe I was. Smeek says best farm for Spooky seems to be line in the sand. That makes sense. I remember the first year the Holiday Scorched came out, we'd all run Big Bend Tunnel, which unfortunately you can't do anymore. I mean, you can still go through it, but there's no more Scorched in it. Now that the Blue Ridge Caravan Company took over, we could probably do this place over here, Glass Cavern. All right, Scorch Beast Queen. Time to die. Oh. He kind of turned awesome mid-murder there. Oh no. Wendigo got me. Thank you. Now the question is, where did he go? There he is. Hang out here and kill the ads for a little bit. Hey, what's biting me? Go away. Oh, is she already dead? Wow. That was a quick one. Already dead. All right, let's get the... Oh, we got another legendary Scorch Beast. If I can manage to hit it. Oh, I'm in the rads. There we go. All right, well, there's plenty of script going around tonight. Keto Fit says, I remember the last holiday Scorch getting 8 of them at Greg's mining supply in one shot. Oh, that's an interesting idea. You don't think about a lot of these early level places. Wilson Brothers Auto Repair usually has Scorched. Let's see here. We'll give them a second to turn awesome. Oh, somebody else had the same idea. There is one here. And I did hear the sound this time. All right, where'd you go? There we go. Big Show Disco says, what is this gun? This is a Vampire's Explosive Railway Rifle. Grafton Day. Well, we might as well do that to get an event. So Morgan dropped the first nuke of the night already. She's getting pretty quick in those silos. Oh, and it's over already. That's fine. We'll stop by the vendor here. Sell off some crap.
Appalachia is a better place with trade. That's why the responders built this post.
Do I have anything about crafting or scrapping power armor this week? No. Okay. I can sell that to him. Morgan says heading into Bravo. Very good. Randy says if you want to get your spikes from the dead enemies, you have to not use VATS. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Canaplex is here, says good evening. How you doing, Canaplex? All right, where can we find some more Scorched? Let's try... over here. Morgan says I can slow down if you want me to. No, I'm all good. Knock them out to your heart's content. Necrosis has just got an anti-armor, VATS crit damage, Gauss rifle, seller script. If you're a rifleman, that's pretty decent. I would try to sell it. I mean, don't go crazy, but I'd bet somebody would take advantage of that. Maybe we'll get some here. Crimson King says try Camden. That's a good spot too. I'm going to need to spend money soon. I don't know. People are buying cheap stuff. Good. Good, good, good. It's really there just to get rid of it. Not that it's like it was too good to script, but I don't want to charge people 5 million caps for it either. Crab of Reason says, do you still dislike legacies? Yeah, I can't really say I'm a fan. It's not that I dislike the weapons per se, just the fact that Bethesda has allowed these completely broken things to exist forever now. It's just pretty silly logic. Basically, no matter what you roll in the game, no matter what legitimate item you get, it'll never be as good as a legacy. So, why are they still here? Makes no sense. Alright, we're going to keep turning stuff in here. Okay, so we can go put some more candy in our dish. Still need to trick or treat a little more. Let's see. Who else has one? Tanzo. We'll go see Tanzo. Y94 says I use my handmade more than my legacies. Well, that's good. I mean, realistically, the legacies, like, they're not good for certain things. Like the Scorch Beast Queen, they're really not good for. Other than lagging out the event.
Nothing smells normal.
There you go. This person's in a Facebook Fallout 76 UK players group. You are in the UK and you are looking for friends on Facebook. I bet you can find that group. All right, let's see. Oh, I guess I didn't really need to go vendor shopping, did I? Well, doesn't hurt. We'll see if there's any plans I don't know. Nope. We need to find the candy bowl. Here it is. All right, and I'm not eating it this time. I'm sick of blacking out. No, thank you. All right, here's Crashing Monk. Is that Crashing Monk's camp? Yeah. Candy bowl there. We'll head over there. think we went to see this camp last week. This is the one with all the, maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, creepy sounds. Where is the candy ball? Candy ball. All right, candy ball, where you at? Ah, there it is. All right, looks like we need one more. Now we're close to home, so let's stop in and drop some more candy in the bowl. All right, all my candy is in the bowl now. Crashing Monk says it's finished now. Okay, I'll have to go back and check it out then. I'm getting, I'm getting confused now with all the camps we've checked out versus not checked out. Necrosis says, why do people lock up their water? I have no idea. All right, this person had a candy dish. There we go. Okay, we got that done. And what does that mean here? Kill Spooky Scorched. We still need to do 50. Complete give out candy challenges. Okay, so two more people need to eat my candy. Or take my candy. Is it me, or is it going to be kind of creepy when you start seeing people in, like, looking for group and Facebook groups post, you know, come to my house and get some candy? Alright, so we got all that. We got to do some other challenges here. We got the repair weapons or power armor thing again. Are you kidding me? That's such a stupid challenge. I hate that challenge. I might boycott that challenge. It's so dumb. Alright, we got to kill cryptids, so we'll go over here. Alright. Snallygasters count as cryptids. Very rarely is this place vacant. There we go. We got to kill 10 glowing creatures too, so that should be... This should be helpful for that as well. We need 2 more. There's one. And there's usually one hiding over in the building. Oops. Forgot about the punji boards there. Okay, well, he's still counted as glowing, I guess. Or maybe we were just already there. Laura Alexander says, is a White Springs jumpsuit rare? As far as I know, yes. Randy says, would have been nice if they gave us a white van with free candy on the side. Absolutely. Even it, just put it at your camp. All right, back on the beat is not scorched. Kill creatures while wearing a costume. That's not going to be a problem. Kill Spooky Scorched. Where else can I find Scorched? Fort Defiance usually has them outside. Yes, as far as, unless something has changed, the White Springs jumpsuit is definitely rare. And it looked like somebody picked through this place already. We could just go to a Fisher site. Keep forgetting that. Oh, and I have a survival tent there already. Very nice. Randy says, not as rare as it used to be since the last Halloween event. Oh, okay, was that one of the things that dropped? Spooky Scorched. Killed him. Where did he go? This is the problem with these. There he is. Got some more mystery candy. So that finished our daily. I love when the VATS damage doesn't register. Okay, so now if we want some more, we can just go around and pull the ultrasight. There we go. Crab says, how long do you plan on streaming? I usually go for about 3 hours. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. I think that's the first one I've seen that wasn't in the skeleton costume. Cousin Todd says, look like I picked up the jumpsuit too. Okay, well maybe it's not rare anymore. Sorry. At least you know. Alright, where's the ultrasight? I better pop one of these before I get cooked to death here. There's some. Yeah, Crab, I usually go, the plan is usually to go for about 3 hours. I'll take a quick break about halfway through. Sometimes we go for longer, all depends what we're doing. Alright, well, we found one here. Is there any more ultrasight? I feel like there's less ultrasight here than there used to be. Maybe I'm just misremembering again. These things happen. I did think I was losing it today, though. Started a new audiobook this morning and just came out last night. And the whole time I'm listening to it, it wasn't making any sense. Things were just happening with no explanation. Didn't understand what was going on at all. And I thought, well, maybe this author just kind of lost track of things, but And she tweeted out tonight that apparently the initial release published the chapters out of order. I was starting to get a little worried about my my cognitive function in the as I progress in age here, but apparently this one wasn't me. Faye says, hey Fishy, I finally made a live stream. Oh, okay, I was reading that as though you made a live stream. Okay, well, hey, glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Life's treating me well. Especially once I figured out that my brain was still working pretty good today. Noel says Fisty's turning into old man McRib. What do you mean turning into? I thought they fixed this. Oh, maybe you have to put it down again. I'm not that worried about it. So, if you have to put down your tent again to get the scrap box facing the right direction, does this mean I have a legacy survival tent right now? Go ahead and cook this stuff up. Anything I can scrap? Nope, we're good. Crab says yes. So yes, I officially have a legacy survival tent. I'll have to keep it where it is. Never touch it again. Okay, so that didn't work terribly. But we only got one. Let's try this one. Faye says, your brain is better than my typing. That should have said fisty, not fishy. I kind of assumed as much, but I couldn't resist. Oh, we got another one there. Okay. See, this plan is working pretty well. Oh, he's got my costume on. Well, there's only room for one of us. Really, that's... come on. Morgan says, are we doing Earl tonight or just the Queen? I'm going to leave that up to you in the chat. I would say just do the Queen so we have more chances at Spooky Scorched, but if somebody really, really wants to do Earl, so be it. I won't stop you. Alright, let's pick some ultracite. See if we can get some more Scorch to come out and play. There's another one. See, the glowing corpse thing that they're doing is way more complicated than this. They should have just left this on. I don't think anyone really cares about non-legendary corpses. The legendary corpses that we get that we lose. I don't think anybody's real worried about a ghoul corpse that they can't get, you know, a couple of stupid things from. Alright, so we got one here.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Alright, so we got quite a few here. And looks like I need to repair my weapon. Any more ultra... oh, I better... just in time, huh? See if we can get another round of these guys to come out before we go down to the nuke. Morgan says, I hate Earl, but if people want to do it, I'll do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Earl's fun. I don't mind Earl, but... tonight, I think it makes more sense to go for queens. That it? Nope. Darian says, has anyone else gotten the new Arctic Marine armor? I've gotten a few of them. Don't have a whole set yet. All right, well, our luck seems to have run out on Spooky Scorched here, so we'll drink up and head down to the Queen. Kearney says, where are you at for farming? Fisher sites. That seems to be the most efficient way to do it. Crab says, I'm already burned on 76, so gonna go back to playing Destiny. Enjoy while you can. Will do. Thank you for joining us. Feel free to stop by anytime. I'm going to need to make some more railway spikes soon. There she is. Oh, conveniently landing already. Thank you for that. See if I can knock out some of these ads before they murder people. Got a level, that's good. Darian says, I wonder if you can attach a jetpack. I'm pretty sure it takes regular marine armor mods. So I don't think there's a jetpack for that, but I could be wrong. Land again, you've been alive too long. There we go. And there she goes. I hear a mirelurk. Executioner's shish kebab. And we should probably eat some more broiled scorch beast brain. Oops, I totally wasn't even paying attention to the fact that I was in the rats. Oops. Bammon says, anyone know what the 8 gigabyte update was today? Spooky stuff, any fixes? It was mostly spooky stuff. There were a couple of minor fixes. Okay, where else can we go here? So we need to do a daily op. And we need to put some more candy in our jar. Nick says a Brotherhood Recon might have a jetpack. I think you're right. I think it does. But the Marine armor, the Marine Winter armor, I think just does the regular Marine armor mods. All right, let's open our treat bags. They still can't get this to not jump around, can they? We'll see if we got anything interesting out of it. Your candy bowl is kind of full. 16 to 15 candies. Okay. All right, let's get Super Duper on and make some railway spikes. Oh, I should probably put Ammo Smith on too, huh? It is just under regular ammo, isn't it? Yeah. And we need to make a bunch of them, but we don't want to make too many. Even with bandolier on, they're still pretty heavy. Somebody's calling me over. I'm just gonna switch these back before I forget. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Smeek says, I think the opening bags jumping is linked to a change in the tiers of bag rewards. Yeah, it might be. And I do like that they didn't do multiple tiers. I think that having multiple tiers of rewards like they do for the treasure hunter pails, I think that's really stupid. Just tweak the odds, make one thing, and call it done. And I think everybody will be happy with that. Crimson King says, no, don't do it. I dropped 600. It's not like I'm not going to go through them. Okay, so did we get anything interesting here? By interesting, I mean plans. No. How about outfits? Okay, we got the jack-o'-lantern pantsuit and the jack-o'-lantern short suit. A ranger outfit, a tattered molehead. Tattered molehead's kind of cool. Let's do that and the jack-o'-lantern short suit. There we go. Now I look properly ridiculous. Okay. Morgan says, you want me to wait for the third nuke after the break? We are coming up on that, aren't we? Yeah, why don't we do the third one after the break if you're okay with that? Okay, what do we need here? We need more events, so we might as well go do Leader of the Pack. Pick up a little more script while we're here.
Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location.
This usually gives us 2 events because we finish this and then we get the Horde afterwards. Look at that. I even found the corpse. Keto Fit says, not sure why the tattered mole head is a reward. You can find it easily in the game. Didn't I get a golf skirt too? In fairness, I mean, yes, you can find the tattered mole head pretty easily if you know about it. But a lot of players don't, so for them, it's there. But ultimately, we know why it's on the reward list. Because they were able to put it on the reward list without making anything new. Looks like Necrosis might be heading this way, so I'm going to try not to kill the other the wolf pack leader until he's here. The other wolves, they're fair game. What is that radio noise I'm hearing? That's weird. Never noticed that. Oh, it's the responder. Alright, now we can go kill this thing now that Necrosis is here. There we go. Andrew says, don't get your ass shot off whichever stupid outfit you choose tonight. Cirque says, I see that mole outfit for 3K. Yeah, that's a little crazy. Isn't there a clean one though or something? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about tonight. Maybe that was an Atomic Shop one. I don't know. Cousin Todd says, you know a fun Halloween activity would be to tour through a haunted mansion, but where to find one? Uh-oh. Sounds like Cousin Todd's made a new fun and exciting experience for us. By fun and exciting, I mean maddeningly frustrating. Alright, head back here, kill one more wolf. Or one more pack of wolves. And I think I might go do a daily op after this, and then take the break. There we go. Cousin Todd says, maddeningly frustrating is my jam. That makes sense to me. Okay, so what's our daily op tonight? Mole miners. Mole miners that can only be killed with a melee attack. Ugh. So stupid. So stupid. Okay. Laura Alexander says, well, people, it was fun, but I gotta go. Well, thank you for joining us. Have a good night. Brett Johnson's here, says hello. How you doing, Brett? All right, so we'll run this. I don't think I'm going to do all of them tonight. Oh no, what's going on here? Collision course. Collision course is going on right now. That's perfect for the Spooky Scorched. Oh well. Okay, we've still got very well rested going. It doesn't give me a time. Interesting. Scorch Beast brain's already working. Do need to get to Nerd Rage. That looks good. All right, looks like everybody's in. Randy says, I hate daily ops, so none of them. I don't hate daily ops. I like the concept of daily ops. I just find that I think it's just silly that you can't just farm them for rewards.
This area is a hotbed of enemy activity, but we've lost connection to the uplinks, providing intel.
And once you do it once, there's really not much point in doing it again. Holy crap, that's a lot of mole miners in one place.
Signal calibration started. Watch your back. You just kicked a hornet's nest.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like the idea of daily ops, just some of the mutation combos are stupid. It is helpful that they don't really cost you anything ammo-wise, though. Darian says, is the explosive radium rifle a legacy? Yes. Am I sure? Yes, it no longer drops on it. I'm not really sure why it doesn't drop on it anymore. It doesn't really need to be a legacy. It's not broken like the laser ones. So don't think you're getting anything special out of it, like damage-wise. It's not going to be like the, it's not going to be like the, you know, the Gatling plasmas and all that stuff. It's just a radium rifle with exploding bullets. It's different. It is legacy, but it is not a super powerful broken one. Okay. Come on. There we go. We're almost done with this one. Wow, there's a lot of mole miners. Make it to the next stop, and then we'll go kill him. Alright, here we go. A little more to go. Is that 2 more? All right, time for the top cheese. And Mr. Kill is here with a $5 super chat. Says, I missed the Tesla lobber. Why did that become legacy? I was not aware that it did. That's news to me. I know it's never been super easy to get that mod, but I didn't think it was legacy. Darian says, is mutants any good nowadays? Randy says it caps out at 25% more damage, so no. Darian says, got a mutants explosive fixer. I mean, yeah, it caps out at 25% damage, but mutants explosive on a fixer is still pretty good. It's not really what I'd call a top tier legendary effect, but it is better than it used to be. Cousin Todd says lobber. Yeah, that was the one where, like, it would send out a, let me see here. Let's see if I can make it. I could have sworn I had most, if not all, of the mods for the Tesla, so... Nick says they only drop with that mod. Okay, that could be. Yeah, you shoot out like a glob of electricity instead of it arcing through things. Do I have a Tesla in here? I do. Let's just see. I think Nick's right. I think it only dropped with the mod was the whole thing. Yeah, I've unlocked all the mods for it. So yeah, you can't, charging shotgun barrel. Okay, yeah, so okay, so that's the whole thing. It's not a mod you can craft, but I'm pretty sure it still drops with them sometimes. Maybe not. Maybe I'm totally wrong about that. Either way, Mr. Kill, thank you for the super chat. It is very, very much appreciated. All right, let's see. Can we repair anything while we're here? Not really. Okay. Yeah, what a stupid challenge. Randy confirms it does not drop anymore. Okay. I wonder if maybe there was an issue with it. Maybe there's some kind of technical thing, maybe having all those little electrical patches on the ground wasn't good for performance. It's over. Fat Kid says, you want to check out my bridge game sometime? I definitely want to see your bridge game. Definitely want to see how you did that. If you're on tonight, after, once we start getting through some of this stuff, closer to the end of the stream when I don't want, basically where I'm going, unless it's in this world. Is it in the main world or is it in your custom world? I imagine it's in your custom world. Randy says, I scrapped so many of them before I found out they were rare. They are rare. I'm not really... I've used one, and I'll freely admit that I don't really understand the fixation. I mean, I get it. It's rare and it's different, but... it seemed fairly pointless to me. But maybe that's just me. Okay, it's in a custom world. So yeah, if you're on, maybe towards the end of the stream, I can jump over and check it out. Don't want to do it in the middle of the stream just because that will make it very difficult for me to get back into the world. Or if I have to jump into another one, you know, it would just confuse things. So we'll check it out at the end. But I do very much want to see how you did that. We're going to get our weight down here. Don't need 60 stim packs. Okay, so we sold off some stuff, got some weight down. And the music suddenly stopped. There we go. Now it's starting up again. Okay. So we've been live for about an hour and a half. Randy says they don't say lobber anymore. You have to check the mods to see what they are, I think. Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah. Yeah, I never really understood the thrill of them, to be honest. But, hey, to each their own. So we've been live for about an hour and a half. Ideally, that's about halfway through the stream, so I'm going to take a very quick little break here, and I will be back in just a few minutes. We've got another nuke to run. We've got more challenges to hit. We've got to try and hunt down more Spooky Scorched, so don't go anywhere. There's still plenty more to come, and please do talk amongst yourselves in the chat. I shall return in just a few minutes. Okay, and we're back. So let's catch up on the chat. Randy says if it wasn't for rare items and weapons, I wouldn't be playing this game anymore. Hey, whatever works for you. Mr. Kill says, haven't gotten a chance to add Little Elf on my friends list. Is she here? I don't know. Doesn't look like she's on tonight. Or at least she's not in the world. I don't even see her on my friends list. But that's sometimes just how Xbox is. So yeah, so we got a lot of... So yeah, people like the rare stuff. I get it. Hey, whatever trips your trigger. All right, so what do we need to do here? We need to kill more Spooky Scorched. We need to level up, complete more events. How close am I to a level up? I'm about halfway. And very well rested is about to run out. Let's get in front of some people. Pop some lunch boxes. There's got to be an event somewhere. Feed the people. No thank you. That one is way too long. Way too long and pointless. Breaching clear. Not too excited about any of those, am I? Now let's do a quick West Tech run. Morgan says, I want the jack-o'-lantern shorts so I can look like Angus Young. Alright, well, we gotta pop these lunch boxes and get the XP going so we can level up. West Tech is still definitely your best bang for your buck for XP. Uh-oh, Face Eater. Okay, and I should check the scoreboard too. Grognak wallpaper, carry weight boosters. And we got some more lunch boxes down there. Alright, we'll level up one more time on this character and then maybe switch to another for the other one. Alright, super mutants. And where's the dog? There it is. Come on. Come around the corner. All right. DJ says, don't forget the Ranger District office. That's a good place to stop, too. Probably should be trying to level up by killing Scorch, but It's so much more efficient to kill super mutants. Ooh, legendary. Alright, I have to run upstairs and collect that. And I'm not being sneaky, so I can turn my light on. Let's go loot that hound real quick. I do really like this weapon. I'm usually a big fan of being sneaky, but it's just such a cool weapon. And it's kind of cool to just be able to run through and not care about being careful. Come on, game. There we go. Anybody hiding in here? Not today. Go loot you before I forget. Another legendary. Quite a few legendary super mutants in here tonight. There we go. And there's a face eater back there. Not anymore. Should have one more in here. And now we're clear. Cousin Todd says while you're in there, see if they fix toxic goo. I don't think they did. I'm pretty sure they did on the PTS, but I don't think it's fixed in the live game. But we can check. Oh, we did. You can collect it now. Bongwater says it sucks being sick. Oh, that's a shame. Hope you feel better. Alright, so we need another level up. Let's go find some more Spooky Scorched. We'll hit some more fissure sites. That's usually a good place. Todd says, woo goo. Yes. Woo goo indeed. Alright, there's Scorched shooting at me. There we go. And another legendary while we're here. I'm being shot at, but I don't know where. There we go. Grab some ultracite. See if we can get a few more to come out and play. And Mr. Kill with a $5 super chat says, finally, no more dysentery from ingesting toxic water or spoiled food as replacement. Yes, that'll definitely be helpful. No Spooky Scorched here yet. Alright, we'll pull one more ultracite and see if that gets it for us. If not, we'll head over to Camden. Kearney says Pleasant Valley Cabins has a bunch. That's true. I haven't been there for a while. There's one. Captain Cosmos Scorched. Ooh, and another one. Oh, and another one. Oh, maybe that was the same one. See how this one's still, like, flaming? There he is. Okay, there were 3 there. That's what they should have done. They should have just kept them all like that when they die. I know I, for one, do not care about looting corpses that aren't legendary. Can be helpful, but it's not something you're going to be super disappointed if you don't get. All right, so we got 3 in one shot on that one. Let's see if maybe we can pull another ultracite vein. Keto Fett says no more Fallout Oregon Trail. Randy says the water park. Yes, that's a good place to stop too. Morgan's at 25% on the nuke. All right, so far so good. Ooh, I hear one. Oh no! Rip. I heard him and he heard me too. Let's see if we can get to the junk bag. All right, where you at? I didn't kill you. Oh, down there, really? I need you to come back to me, because you're going to fall in the stupid Fisher site. Come get me. Come on, you little bastard. There we go. Much better. Well, we've got 4 at this Fisher site so far, so doesn't hurt to try again. Did I see that I got a Arctic marine armor piece? No, just regular marine armor. Alright, there should be a couple more coming at me somewhere. Where are they? Maybe not. Alright, I think we've expended the usefulness of that Fisher site. Let's head over to Camden Park. See if there's any alive over there. Might as well drop my junk off here. See, now it's turned around in this one. This is one of those peasant non-legacy survival tents. Bongwater says, Fisty, say honk if you can see my comments. Honk? If you didn't get it already? Yeah, I see most of them. We're probably a little busier than usual tonight, so. I didn't see every comment, but. So some of these are prompting the legendary sound. It's almost like they're supposed to be spooky, but they're not. Yeah, not everything's respawning here. That's okay, we'll run through. So yeah, things like this. This is where you could arguably be better off in a private world. And here comes our next nuke.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
I always do that. I go through that one and there's really no way in from that door. Morgan says, I tried to time it right with you farming the park. That's pretty much right on. All right, there's the level. It is crazy to me how much this sign looks like the real Camden Park sign. Anytime you see somebody post pictures. All right, let's head on down. Actually, no. We're going to try and jump back in real quick on a different character. Mr. Kill says, are you participating in Mumble's next big sale? Let us know if you're low on script. I'm going to do something for it, I'm sure. All right, I'm just going to start a new team. I don't think I'll ever do another one of those 9,000 script videos. That was just a little much. It still blows my mind to this day that I made a 90-minute video of me just cashing in script and talking about weapons, and like 30% of the people that watch it watch every minute of it. But I'll tell you what, that was really, really tedious to make. Alright, what weapon am I using here? I haven't even used this character in a while. Executioners. Quad explosive. Let's keep with the... We might as well go with the or the vampires. No, let's go with the quad explosive. I'll burn up my basic repair kits while we're here. Once she gets below 40%, I'll switch to the executioners. Crimson King says, sure, everyone just leave the team because Fisty left. It's just easier to start a new one. How are we in the rats? Was it that close? Oh, wow, it is that close. All right, is she below? Yeah, she's below 40%. Or at least she will be soon. Go. And she's dead. Oh, good. We got a zealous shovel. Mr. Kill says, hurry up, Fisty. I saw a few dragons when I was in the servers. Okay. I mean, you do you. Alright, so... don't have any lunch boxes. But we've got double XP essentially going there. That's good. All right, we still need to do 2 more events. So let's see what other events we can find. Breach and clear is boring. Rad Rat Horde. Oh, that should be easy. Bongwater says, realistically, what do you get from maps? I have like 40,000. Bog number 3, what do they give? There are some power armor plans, junk. They're nothing amazing. I kind of usually just skip over them. If you happen to have a billion of them, then it, you know, you kind of get a little more bang for your buck by going and cashing them all in at once. Just go spam that button. But there are some, I think you can get some rare mods out of them occasionally too. Alright, we need one more event. Yeah, might as well go do leader of the pack again.
Responders, priority alert! Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts
Steyer's here.
Repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha Wolf ASAP.
We got 11 minutes to find and kill the Alpha Wolf, so let's see if there's any Spooky Scorched in here. Oh, there is. And he's dead. I didn't even really register with me that that was a Spooky Scorched until I murdered him. Oops. Alright, well, that was probably the only one. Yeah, Bongwater, what I would do with those maps is just go to the one and start spamming it. Get everything you can. Get everything you can and sell it, trade it, scrap it. It's much more efficient than going and hunting them like one by one. I saw Steyer was around here. Did he? There we go. No need to obliterate them. Other people are around. Macro PK says, do you think microtransaction soft will allow legacy drops again when the game is dead? I have no idea. Mr. Kill with a $2 super chat says, I heard nearby players get treasure from maps too. I know that used to be the case. I don't know if that's true anymore. I think you get caps. I think you get caps and XP maybe, but I don't know that you get the actual rewards. All right, so there's our 10 events. And I might as well hit the scoreboard. Okay, we got a Grognak icon, a perk card pack. Oh no, that's next one. Okay. John W. says, everybody give a hand to Morgan, the nuke launcher. Yes, indeed. She took care of 3 nukes for us tonight. All right, I'm going to go hit Manhunt real quick. That's fast, easy XP. Get on our way to our 3rd level up. Mad Dog, where you at? You're hanging out upstairs. Okay. Event complete.
I'm going to feast on your flesh, human.
Cyberfrog says, do you think Bethesda will ever buff melee? I don't know. It was definitely, I will say that it was definitely probably way too powerful before the great nerfing of Fallout 76. But I do think they took it a bit too far. Alright, so we need another level up. Now, which of these actually give me score? Okay, the other level up does, repairing stuff does, completing daily ops, and this one is one that we can't really do. That one has to be done every day, so we can go for another level up, we can go for some more. Go for another daily op. I just don't really like today's daily op. Bongwater says, melee's fine for me. I'm fully spec'd though. Yeah. It's not bad. It depends how you do it. It was really popular before the big nerf because you didn't really have to fully spec into it. Now you kind of do. There were some weapons you could double dip on and get, you know, like the meat hook, I think, worked for one-handed melee and unarmed. Mr. Kill says, at least we still have that clip of one guy one-punching the Scorched Beast Queen and getting a Tesla lobber from her on top of it. Macro says, as I see it, most people, except for legit players, have a legacy weapon or two. To say the least, this isn't fair to legit players. They should allow players who don't have legacies to get them. Yeah, I mean, my opinion on legacies at this point is, and I've said it before so I won't dwell on it, but it just doesn't make sense that they're still a thing. So, and when I say legacy, what I'm talking about are the broken energy explosive weapons. All they have to do is fix it. It's basically the same fix that they did for shotguns back in the day, for explosive shotguns, so do the same thing with this, and then they won't be ridiculously overpowered anymore, and then you can just you can put them back in the game and let people get them. I don't really see the problem with it. But for some reason, Bethesda is just unwilling to do that. Doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, what do I know? John says, I don't even use my Tesla, my legacies anymore. Yeah, I mean, I have one on one of my characters, not a Gatling plasma, but just a explosive laser rifle. And sure, they're powerful, but meh. I also tend to blow myself up with them. Okay, so where can we go to get more XP? Let's go get some lunch. Am I already at 100%? I am already at 100%. Okay. So let's go find some more Scorched. But I also need to do that because I'm almost dead. Let's see here. Can head down to this one. Morgan says, did you build another Squid Game world? I haven't built anything new. I think we're going to do that again tomorrow. I have to see. Got a couple of things going on tomorrow. There is a possibility that there won't be a stream tomorrow night. But we'll see. If we do one, I'm thinking it's just all going to be Squid Game. Red light, green light. Musical chairs. Because that was super fun. Scavenger hunts, kind of cool, but it's not really, I don't know, not as cool. So yeah, if we do a stream tonight, it'll probably, or tomorrow night, it'll probably be a little bit shorter. We'll just do the Squid Game stuff. So, wouldn't surprise me. I'm fairly certain we'll do it. I think everything I have going on will be wrapped up in plenty of time. John Edwards says, I'm a legit player and I have 8 legacies. I bought mine. So, you bought yours. With real money? And that's how, you know, a lot of people that have them buy them on eBay from people who have duped them. So even though you might be and I'm not saying that you've done this specifically, John, but most people do. Or they get them from trading other items and things like that. But at this point, they were only available for a very, very short time in the game. So even though you might be a legit player, odds are your legacy is not. I'm sure there's a handful of legacies out there that were not duped. We know there are some. Randy says, I traded for every one I have. Yeah, and that's, you know, I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I mean, at this point, Bethesda clearly doesn't care. So... But we also can't make the argument that they're just legitimate items, because they're not. Legacies dropped for a very, very brief time in the game. And when they were dropping, nobody wanted them. Because that's before the two-shot explosive nerf. So all anybody wanted then were two-shot explosive handmaids. So that's what was getting duped the whole time. Not the legacy items. So everybody was going for two-shot explosive handmaids, and that's all anybody cared about. And then when they removed them, then all of a sudden people realized, wait a minute, these things are broken and do tons of damage. Ah, rip. Noel says, on the topic of broken guns that shouldn't exist, I once saw someone with a 50 cal that fired mini nukes. Oh yeah, some of the hacked stuff on PC. John Edwards says, yeah, with real money, I get mine from GameFlip. Yep, that's the whole thing. Was I overweight or something? No. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing that I will never get behind. Ever. I think Bethesda should be taking some action against that stuff, if I'm being brutally honest. Simple fact of the matter is, almost every single player would be pissed if Bethesda sold weapons for real money. But here we are willing to buy them on eBay. Longwater says, I'll sell cheaper than GameFlip. Alright, here's another spooky. John Edwards says, now the only two I never bought was my Flamer and my Tesla. I've had those from the beta. So yeah, that's handful of players, been around for a while, have a few from early on, but yeah, they were not popular, and the game wasn't popular, so there weren't that many people playing. Nobody cared about those weapons when they dropped, but now all of a sudden everybody and their brother has one. That didn't happen naturally. Okay, so what else do we need to do here? Do we want to do another daily op? Let's see here. What can we repair? Got to get that score, even though it's annoying. There's our other level. Macro PK says, I cared. I wanted a bloodied explosive flamer. Well, you would be the exception. In those early days, all anybody really cared about was two-shot explosive. People loved the old two-shot explosive because you didn't need a build. It was so ridiculously overpowered. Joseph Franco says a lot of people also left the game because of the glitches. That's true. Stay off my coast says Fisty McRib, what would you trade a red asylum dress for? I am not the person to ask that. I am by no means an expert on the outfits. If Little Elf is watching, she knows all about that stuff. Ooh, Project Paradise. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we can nail down Project Paradise. Cyberfrog says Bethesda's made it clear they don't have a problem with real money trading. It's very surprising to me. It's really surprising to me, too. I don't get it. I understand, you know, kind of looking the other way when it's legitimately obtained items by legitimate players. and you have some of that stuff going on. Like, it happens. But when you've got a whole little industry around it, you've got these websites that are paying YouTubers to advertise them. They must be doing some business. And yeah. I've now turned down 2. And they get up to some shady stuff, too. Some of the ways they try to get a hold of you, it's really irritating. John Edwards says, now I don't use them in a public server. The only one I use is a cryo in public because I don't like to ruin others' gameplay. See, that's the whole thing. If all you're doing with your... That's another thing they could do with it, is simply just fix it or remove them from public worlds. You know, just disable the effects on public worlds. You want to go in your private world or your custom world and go nuts with your legacy? Go for it. Doesn't hurt anybody then. Necrosis says there's quite a few YouTubers who advertise the third-party sellers. Oh, I know. I'm aware. But yeah, the, I've said before, like, I'm willing to sell out, but you're gonna have to pay me serious money to sell out. You gotta make it worth my while. The little piddly things that get offered, like, no thank you. If I did this for a living and I really needed to scrounge up every buck I could, then maybe we could talk, but... Chris Boyd says hugs for Fisty. Bongwater says I'll sponsor you 1 hug a month. I'm perfectly okay with, you know, sponsorships and things like that, but yeah, the real money trading thing I think is just slimy as hell. Morgan says I'll take sludge duty. All right, if that works for me, if it works for you. I don't like sludge duty. Joseph says, what kind of stuff have they offered? They dance around it a lot, and I won't name names. There was one that was like, they basically wanted it to be sort of almost like an affiliate thing. Like if somebody comes on and buys something, then you get a commission on it. No thank you for that. And then there was another one that I think was like $100. I'm not going to do that. You want me to put my ethics aside? I'll do that for the right amount of money. Everybody has a price. I'll do it with a smile on my face, but $100 ain't going to cut it. Macro PK says out. They do the community dirty. They're greedy. I'm the one that gave them the instance shelter idea over the phone months before it came back, and they haven't reached. I mean, honestly, I think we should be a little bit careful about assuming that, hey, I gave them this idea over the phone and they haven't said anything. I don't think that... Yeah, anyway. They do make it very clear in their terms and conditions that if you give them a suggestion, they owe you nothing. So, and they do that for two reasons. Number one, because there's usually a lot of people giving the same suggestion. And because oftentimes they have come up with the same thing themselves. Soberfat Kid says, message me after the stream. All right, I will do my best to remember. You can, why don't you do this, Kid, why don't you send me a DM after the stream? Because I will honestly probably forget. Bongwater says, hard pass on those. You end up with chump change on those deals. Oh, yeah, that's... Phase 13 says it ruined WoW till Blizzard bought it. So Blizzard brought in tokens, trade for gold in game, which removed the gold selling scumbags for a while, yeah.
Welcome to the Arctos Pharma Biome Lab.
Oh, looks like somebody's getting us started.
Project Paradise is now in progress. Phase 1, attraction. Habitat A. Feed currently empty. Replenish the feeding trough with organic. Please caution.
Alright, let's get as much venison as we can. Hopefully somebody else is in C. Alright, rad kelp in C. Doesn't look like anybody's doing that. Or maybe they are. We'll head over there. We'll do rad kelp. Nobody ever does rad kelp. Or rad kelp just gets abandoned every time. Okay, we'll keep going. And there must be somebody else in here with me. We'll catch up on the chat once if there's a little break in the action in the event here. Do have to focus a little. Cousin Todd says black screen and booted to me. Uh-oh. Riveter says have a good night all. Randy, Todd, fix your game. Fix your game indeed. Yeah, Todd, hope you're taking notes tonight. Mr. Kill with another $5 super chat. Thank you for all the support tonight, Mr. Kill. It is very, very much appreciated. Says, will you do a video about 5 things I'd like to see for Fallout 76 and 22 or something similar? I've been considering that. I want to get my Burrows video done, which has proven to be a little more burdensome than I anticipated. I understand why there isn't a lot of footage on the Burrows, because it is... it's a mess. It's a really cool place, but there's just no rhyme or reason to it, so I'm just going to have to kind of focus on reading the notes and listening to the holotapes and going through the story instead of trying to explore the place on video because it's just too confusing. But I think that's okay. I think that's really what people are expecting anyway. But hopefully that gets done this week. And then, yes, there is something I would like to do on that, probably as we get closer to the end of the year. And Henrique says, do you have a video on the build you're using now? I really don't. I don't tend to make videos on my builds just because my builds are not really perfect. If you go through some of the weapon spotlights, you will see them. I do outline them in there, and taking a little break from those for now, but we'll probably do some in the future too. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to hit this one. I don't know if we have enough. We got a bunch of people in here. We did get started slightly early, but... It's usually B that... Well, no, this one sometimes struggles too. Just because of the spawn rates. Hopefully somebody's quietly sitting on a bunch of rad kelp. Enrique says, I just got curious because you're melting everything. Yeah, this is my gorilla pistol build. I can show it once I get through the, once we get through the event. Well, it looks like we're going to come up a little short here. We're only 2 away in B. Yep, yeah, they got it in B. Fortunately, they fixed friendly fire on the PTS now, so... Longwater says, I use full set of unyielding Cav AP Scout for my pistol build. Should I swap to unyielding Sentinel? I don't think so. I know for me, when I'm running my pistol build, even when I'm running my Stealth Commando, I'm moving a lot, sprint a lot. Where actually standing still and attacking things isn't so much. Sometimes it happens, but... Cousin Todd says fixed as in you can heal the animals again, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely fixed on the PTS. You can even do it with a flamer, like you're supposed to. It never worked like that. The only thing you were ever able to use was a shish kebab. Mr. Kill says, Sentinel works better on PA because you're power armor because you're shooting while you're standing still. Yes, I would agree with that. But yeah, if you're running regular armor for a stealth build or anything like that, I think you're... I'm not sure. Does Sentinel work when you're crouched? I had heard that it doesn't, but I've also heard that it does. Wonder if the brain trust here can confirm or deny.
And possibly if we run out of subject, defend them against the incoming threat.
Alright, so far so good. We just need to know where the alpha's going to be. Doesn't look like it's in here. And we got to keep that Mega Sloth alive. Okay, it looks like it's over in, oh wow, it's already done. Holy crap. Well, hey, we did it. We got a perfect finish. All right, Levi and Randy both say yes. Nick Wilding says no. All right, well, that is one of the things we always look forward to on stream here, is hopefully trying to get perfect finish in Project Paradise, because it's so hard to do normally, but we did it tonight. Did I get any plans? Poodle sleeping bag, recon chest piece. Anything interesting? Another Formula P. And an Arctos lab coat. You know what? I've got some script to turn in on this character. I haven't played this character in a while. Let's go take care of that. Mr. Kill says 40k caps for whoever's got a puncturing bear arm mod to spare. There you go. Levi got the bear arm plan. That's awesome. Croesus says I got missile launcher paint. Chris Boyd says I've never got a full complete on Project Paradise. That's why we always jump on it on here, because everybody's... We've got so many people watching and playing in the stream that we actually have a chance to do it. Get rid of some stuff.
I am authorized to trade.
All right, all looks good to me.
Equipment.
AVO got a bear arm heavy mod plan. Very good. Morgan got the gladiator mask, and Cousin Todd with the $5 super chat says, by the way, congrats on hitting 5K. Now that you're a social media influencer, do you plan to use your power for good or evil? I haven't decided yet. I could see, I can see advantages to both. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for the support, and thank all of you for the support. For hitting 5K is a big deal for me. When I started the channel, I didn't really know what to expect, and I figured, maybe a couple hundred people, you know, if I'm lucky, give me something to do. So it's turned into a little more than something to do. Mr. Kill says my gamer tag for whoever's interested is Mr. Kill Jr. There you go. Chris Boyd says I added you. Message on Xbox, headed to Dubs for Wings. Very good. I'll make sure I add you back. So yeah, anybody who is an Xbox player or a PC player, we don't do as many streams on PC anymore just because there tends to be so many people on Xbox that join in, and I think that's really cool. And on PC, there just aren't that many. The game is much more active on Xbox than it is on PC. But yeah, so you can jump into the world and take part in the custom world games and all that stuff if you haven't. Obviously, we're limited by server capacity, but it's always a good time. Longwater says, I solo Project Paradise and usually 2 friendlies are alive, sometimes all. If you can get 3, if you ever, actually I shouldn't say that. I've soloed it once and had 3 animals live. It was through no effort of my own. I just got lucky. They were all, except for the one area where I filled everything up. Everything was the lowest level creature. So the other 2 were all low levels, and I don't know if maybe the bloat flies glitched into the wall or something, but I got lucky as hell on that one. But I would not think that's something that happens often. Now, it probably will once they redo the event. They're going to make it a little easier. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. But really, I think what it comes down to is they need to make the event. The event needs a manual trigger like Encrypted. We need to be able to trigger it when we want to. Might as well go hit collision course. Morgan says, I remember when you first started live streams and it was easy to get in all the time. Yeah, it's a little tougher now. It's still not too bad, though. John W. says we have to do Encrypted. We did Encrypted at the start of the stream. So it probably needs about a half an hour yet before it can be before we can do it again. Oh, the event's already over. Okay. All right. Somebody asked earlier, there's got to be some rare item you really want. The only thing at this point that I really want is a quad explosive railway rifle. And people offer it to me all the time. Honestly, I don't want someone to give it to me because it's really the only thing that I want at this point. Simple fact of the matter is that Fallout 76, until they put in endgame content, real endgame content that's challenging, there's not really any use for all that stuff. It's cool to have, but there's not really any use for it. Okay, so at this point, I don't think we're going to get 50 Spooky Scorched tonight. Let's see if there's anything else we can repair. I don't think we really need to go out of our way. To do that tonight. That's not very exciting programming. So, I think we've reached the point in the night where we can probably get ready to call it quits. So at this point in the night, we usually go visit some camps and check some of that stuff out. Michael R. says, is that a skin on your 10mm or part of the gun? It's a skin. That was the Hot Rod Shark skin from Nuclear Winter. Morgan says, Fisty will take anything with bashing damage. Yeah, no. The rare thing that I want in Fallout 76 is endgame content at this point. And more story. That's really what I want. I play Fallout for story and lore. I don't really care about the other stuff. totally cool that people do. I'm just not one of them. If I had my way, legendary weapons, legendary items would not be a thing. They just wouldn't exist. You'd have a much more robust crafting system. And you'd probably have to earn your way through it a little better. But yeah, I don't think... if there's one thing that I would change about Fallout 76, it's that. I don't think there's any reason for magical powers in Fallout 76. So, this is usually camp tour time, and It's Over Fat Kid had one on a custom world, but doesn't look like he's on tonight. Let's just make sure. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we can't go see that, so if anybody's on and has a camp they want me to check out, now is the time to speak up in the chat. Otherwise, I think we're going to wrap things up. Little Elf's not here tonight, so she's usually got a good one. All right, Samik has one for us to check out. Necrosis says you can look at my my least favorite camp on this tune. Okay, so we'll check out Samik and Necrosis. Samik says south of the Asylum. There we go. Mr. Kill says go candy hunting. I do need to open my treat bags. Huh, didn't prompt the thing. Okay, well, let's see if we got anything good. Meat hook plan. Meat hook plan is not good. Apparel. Clown outfit. Jack-o'-lantern short suit. See, it looks like that's pretty common. That's it. Nothing special. Okay, so Samik has what looks like a modern house build. And you'll notice something here. These are support beams. These exist because you need them to not have a floating structure. Now, he used them very stylistically here. You don't necessarily need that money to... You don't necessarily need that many to make it believable. But this is pretty cool. Oh, I see. So you've got a view for the nukes. That's nice. I dig this. Very modern mansion kind of look.
Tried any new foods lately?
Look at Samik all fancy with his clean toilet. And his gold toilet. I like this camp. Canoplex says some of the supports are floating. Uh-oh. Well, that's unacceptable. I always check plans. I know most of them, but you never know. All right, let's go. Let's go critique Samik. Where are these floating supports? I don't see any floating supports. I mean, those are kind of awkward looking, but this one's kind of on the edge, but you can't really do anything about that. That's just how the game is. And in theory, you could build out I guess you could build out the foundations around the edge a little more to make it look a little more natural, but I don't know that that's necessary. Yeah, I don't see any floating supports. We're sticking off the edge there a little bit, but can't really do anything about that in Fallout 76. You want one of these cliffside camps. I think it looks pretty cool. Smeek says it's my Morgan appreciation spot. Oh, for the nukes. I see. Says looks better at night. Okay. John Edwards says, I'd have you check mine out, but I'm no builder. I was trying to do a maze house build. That could be good, though. You should consult Cousin Todd there on ways to confuse and frustrate people. Mr. Kill says they still won't add climbing ladders. No, my understanding is the engine just simply doesn't support it. So, I think the only way they could do that, and actually they could, maybe, if you made it like if you made it an animation like the water slide, you know, maybe you could have your character do it. I'm not sure. Like reverse it. I don't know how that would look, though. Probably not realistic. All right, and I think there was one more. That was Necrosis. John W. says, I think Encrypted might be ready. Anybody got a card? I can go check. I usually have one. Let me see if I have one. I do. Let's see. I don't mind doing another Encrypted before we call it a night. We did it basically right when the stream started, so might be ready. Nope, still recalibrating. All right, let's go check out Necrosis. And didn't Crashing Monk have one too? Or are they already gone? Alright, we'll go check out Necrosis. Cousin Todd says you're totally trained for my camps now. Yeah. Alright, so so we've got it in here. Alright, this is cool. So we got a little urban farm thing going on. Oh, this is interesting. Alright, I see what we're doing here. So we're building kind of against and up the building. Okay. And we use the support beams to make it look really natural. Like, I didn't even think about this when I first loaded in, but yeah. It looks very much in place here. Huh. There's Maul. And Fetch. Some power and some vending machines. This character, I don't have all this stuff. That's okay. I very rarely play this character anymore. So nice little vertical build. Symptomatic, clean sink. No toilet though. You're not fancy with a clean toilet. I still want this. That I still want. I guess I'll have to keep trying for that. So this is another excellent camp. Crashing Monk says, you went to my camp already? Okay, that's right. So yeah, so here we go. So another very cool camp. Let's get another view of it from the road. It's kind of a maze looking thing up there, but yeah, that works. That's one way to build in these buildings you can't build in. That's one thing I think they should do, is just do a, you know, one of their quality of life updates. They should just spend some time going through and opening up these buildings for us to build in. So yet another very cool camp. Morgan says, I need to redo my one camp where I tried to make my parents' house. I hate it. I already used all my budget and it's empty. Trash Can John says, I'm heading out now. Peace. Have a good night, John. Necrosis says, the foundation that sticks out annoys me. Yeah, I get that. I noticed that too. I just know there's nothing you can do about it, so. And do I have an interesting camp on this character? Where is my camp on this character? I don't even know where my own camp is. There it is. I don't even know what camp I have on this character at this point. It's been that long since I've played it. Oh, it's my mountain bunker. I still have this. This is one of my favorite camps. I did a little video on it a while back. I forgot this camp was even still here. This is the one overlooking the Toxic Valley where we launched the nukes from. So yeah, you can see here I still have signs up for things. Because it was all before, level 1013 and 1428. Holy crap. They're starving and thirsty. Do I have anything for them? We'll give them some good stuff. Oh, I can't destroy the mystery candy. Give them some pepperoni rolls. Some water. There you go. I'll build a candy dish too. Let's just pop it there. There we go. There's some candy in there. Necrosis, that foundation. Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Kill says, everyone loves this part of the streams. Do they? Chris Boyd says, I noticed people build nice bathrooms lately. I can appreciate that. I never build a bathroom in my camps because what's the point? Morgan says, I think it's because Lorespade got on everyone for having crappy bathrooms. That could be. John says, how many spookies did you kill? I'm at 34. I think I'm at like 12. John W. says, I gotta go. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Well, thanks for joining us, John. As always. Oh no, I'm at 19. Okay. Might as well get some stuff listed in here while we're just chilling out. Blue Ridge Caravan flag. That's worth its 150. That's definitely worth its 150. We'll just keep filling this up. I've always found that just putting them in here cheap, they tend to move pretty quick. That's why anybody who's on like a secondary character and wants plans they need or whatever, they can just grab them. I don't care. I'm still a firm believer that Bethesda should make plans learned across all your characters. Because mostly it's just annoying when you're trying to build a camp and you can't because one character knows something and another one doesn't. Oh, that was a mistake. Ultrasight torso should definitely not be 500 caps. Considering that you can get that for free by just completing questline. Okay, the liquid courage recipe is pretty rare, so we'll leave that there. .38 ammo I actually use on this character. I don't think anybody actually buys that stuff, but whatever. Maybe somebody does. Full fusion core, there we go. Don't use any of that stuff on this character, so that's good enough. Alright, so Croesus says I like camp tours. But Tasbo, line in the sand on private is best for Spooky Scorched. I got 20 in one event. Wow. That's crazy. Morgan says I have this pic of me and John doing the Squid Game musical chairs and the timing was perfect. Nice. Jim Liebig says, anyone want to trade a jack-o'-lantern pantsuit for your jack-o'-lantern short suit? And Landrew Gaming says 100% account-wide storage too. That's a little harder. You know, if what they say is true, that limiting the stash space is performance related, then, you know, if you make that account wide, then essentially you have to take 1,200 pounds of storage times 5, and then you just have one giant stash, which would be great in my opinion, but I can understand where it might be limited. But learning plans account wide, I think that just makes all the sense in the world. So, yeah, this is definitely still one of my favorite camps. Just sort of nestled back here. And do I have a bathroom in this one? I have an outhouse. The outhouse works fine. I can sit on the toilet seat. You know, unfortunately, you can't close the door while you're sitting on... Oh, yeah, you can. No, you can't. Can't close the door while you're sitting on the toilet seat, so, you know... Somebody could be in for a surprise. Morgan says, I just tweeted it to you and sent it to John. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Okay, so I think we've seen all our camps. We've done everything we're going to do. We'll just take a quick look at the map and see if there's anything else we can't live without doing. The answer to that is no. So yeah, we're pretty much done. Repairing armor, weapons, and power armor is a weekly to get done. I'm not going to go. That's just a tedious checklist task. That's not fun to watch. Daily operations. And I'm just not, honestly, in the mood to do 4 of them in a row for the melee one. So I think we're going to call it a night. Dirty Scabs here says late as usual. But yeah, so, well, thank you for showing up late as usual, but we are about to wrap it up for the night. So I'm going to call it a night here and say thank you to everybody who hung out tonight. Thank you for everybody for the super chats. And the plan is to be back about 8 o'clock tomorrow night for some more Squid Game in the custom world. We'll do some more musical chairs. We'll do some more red light, green light. Maybe we can let some other people play as the game host. It doesn't really work with musical chairs, but it does with red light, green light. And Cousin Todd had the bridge game done in a private world, so maybe we'll get a chance to check that out. We'll see how it all works out. But the plan is tomorrow night we'll do a little bit of that. I have a bunch of stuff I have to get done tomorrow, both before and after the stream, so I probably won't do a real long one tomorrow night, but we'll at least get on for a little while and do some of that, unless things just get totally out of hand, but plan on seeing me tomorrow night. So that's going to be that. Thank you all once again. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Go out there, hunt those Spooky Scorched, and I'll see you all tomorrow.